everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. Today we're going to be talking about artist prints. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today we're going to be talking about artist prints. Now, not the artist Prince, who's recently deceased, or the artist formerly known as Prince. I'm going to be talking about some prints that I ordered from an artist that I like. I really found them phenomenal. So basically, this is just a showcase of some cool shit I got and basically ordered for myself. There goes the remote. After Christmas. Now, normally I think I do overviews from like the top-down perspective, but I'm trying to figure out how best to do this, and I feel like just holding them up and being able to see if I have everything in frame will help out. So anyway. So I don't know if you guys do this at all, but I follow some artists on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And one of the artists that I like was doing some cool showcase things where he was combining a bunch of characters and doing some art digitally, doing some coloring and stuff like that. Did some classic X-Men lineups, things like that. And then and I really love them. I saved some as wallpapers for my phone. It was phenomenal stuff. And then he announced that he was doing prints. And I was like, oh, well, if it's of these images, which it was the original ones he'd been sharing on his social media over the last year, I was really interested. And lo and behold, it was. So these are all original works. They've never been published. They're only for prints. I thought that was really cool. The artist, his name is Brad Walker. You may have recently seen his stuff on Detective Comics. He was with the later Peter Tomasi run more recently before Mariko Tamake took over. So the post-Detective Comics 1000 kind of era where we got the backstory of the Arkham Knight in the DC universe, that kind of stuff. Phenomenal artist. So speaking of Batman, let me show you that one first, right? So this is it. This is the Batman print. I really like this one. See, you got my ring light reflecting everything, so I'm trying to hold it so you can see it. Really dynamic. What I like about Brad's artwork is that he's always picking poses and things that are really different. It's never statuesque. It's never museum-like. There's a lot of motion in his artwork and a lot of style. Like, I like the way he draws his faces, very stylized. And he's never not flashy in the way that some artists will showcase a character's emblem or anything like that. Like, for instance, this Batman one, what I like about it is that it's clearly Batman. Clearly Batman. But you can barely see the chest emblem. And I think that's cool. Other artists would do, a big Batman display where he's got his arms up and the cape's flowing in the background. No. Brad's showing Batman running at you, about to beat the shit out of you. And I really like that. So, really like that. Also, he signs everyone on the bottom, which I really liked. So, his deal with these, they're like thick cardstock paper. I really like that. I paid $100 for 4. And obviously, I think it goes, I think it's like 2 for $60, 100 for 4. And the more you get, the little bit less it is. But for this paper, came in a really nice, like, thick cardboard box. Not like a thin box that was big enough to hold these prints on some backing boards and stuff like that. Written on there very neatly, like, very clearly, do not bend. So that was cool. The one thing I will say, Brad, if you're watching, because I'm going to tag you on Twitter in this video, is, and I'm kind of an idiot, so this is also partially my fault, but this is my one gripe. So the prints came, they were beautiful. They said, they had every print has a cover sheet on it, right? And this one says, be careful removing cover sheets to avoid damage to margins of prints. All right, so this Batman doesn't have it on it. But the one that this one was attached to, Wolverine, was obviously, since it was on top, the first one that I removed. Now, I did accidentally do damage to the side of the print here. It's on the margin. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera, but it's there. So I don't know what kind of tape Brad used. Oh, it's also on this other side. Oh, shit. That's not good. But anyway, yeah, I think it is because, like, you paid so much money for these. You should be careful with them. They're valuable. Now, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, after all. but also we got to acknowledge that it is beautiful artwork on just paper. So value, it's not original, it's a print, you know what I mean? Limited run, whatever. So whether you like to treat these as museum quality pieces or not, that's up to you. Me, I like to display them, but I do value the, you know, a lot of time and effort went into putting on this cover sheet, Brad. But I just gotta say, I think it may have been. I don't know. I know these cover sheets. I believe they're like 11 by 17, because the prints are obviously bigger. And I'm hiding Wolverine because that's the next reveal. But honestly, I kind of feel like if they were the same size as the print and you just looped the tape. See, this is the tape that was around the whole thing. Around the edge of the print, then maybe I would be able to like peel it off like a book, and then if there was damage, it would be on the back of the print rather than the front. Or there's a different tape. Now, I'm not sure what type of tape this is. It might be like photo print tape or something like that. I'm just speculating. My wife's a photographer. We do prints with her business, but I don't believe that we drop ship them, and I don't believe that there's tape on them per se. So there's no danger of any of her clients removing stuff and getting damaged. So it's just me saying, hey, here's a thought. I'm dumb, but maybe that's why it happened. Because I'm dumb, not because you had a bad idea. All right? So anyway, moving on. Next one. This is the first one. I love this one. Wolverine in the blue and yellow costume. Wonderful, wonderful piece of art. Crouching down. Again, dynamic. He's got all the things you want to see in there. He's got the cowl. He's got the claws. He's got the shiny marks and stuff. Got the boots. He's got a bunch of variations of this, which I think is smart because you kind of give everybody the same thing that you want, and then you only had to redraw a couple things. I think he's got the patch, not patch. There's the brown and tan costume. There's some variations without the cowl on there, as well as one, I think the black, some sort of black version of the costume, maybe from the 80s. Madripoor Logan or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, this is the one I chose. Classic, like, 90s animated series of Logan. But yeah, love this. Got the little spittle coming out the side here. Really, really wonderful image. If you want to take a look at these, check out Brad's social media. The gallery with all these images that you can order is on his Facebook page. So you can check that out there. Really, really wonderful image. Great job, Brad. Again, sign the bottom. Stand up. Stand up, dude. Haven't met him yet, but I assume based on the quality of his prints, stand up, dude. Seems pretty cool. This one, Iron Man. I like this one. Again, solid black background. Kind of simple. But I think on my wall, these four are going to look fantastic. I gotta buy frames for them. They're bigger than 11 by 17. So here's my 11 by 17 print I got from Yannick Paquette at MegaCon. I'm just going to try and line up the corners here without, again, damaging the damn print. But you can see how much bigger this is. So yeah, I feel like these are 12 by 18. It says on the thing, so I got to find better frames for these rather than just these like cheapo $10 frames I bought for my MegaCon stuff. But those work too. But we're going to find something better for these Brad Walker prints because I paid $100 for them, honestly. And because I really do like them a lot. I've been looking at these for like months since he was like saying he was going to offer prints, and been kind of drooling over the thought about having some of my own. So this is cool. Really like the way that the armor here. That's always the thing with Iron Man. He's got these shiny legs sometimes, and you're like, how does that work with the musculature? And Brad's very clearly like, oh no, it's fucking armor plating, douche. We're gonna do it that way. So maybe it shifts the way that I'm imagining it shifting the way that like Dark Knight, the movie armor shifts because he's got those little smaller plates on him. Really, really like it. Got the pupils in the eyes and everything. Just wonderful, wonderful art. I believe he colors all these himself, honestly. Maybe he's doing it all digitally. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen like a process video or anything from him, but man, beautiful, beautiful stuff. I may get hooked. I may buy a whole wall of these. I'll figure it out once I figure out where to hang these in the man cave. And once I do get stuff hung here in the new man cave, we will do a tour video. That's for sure. I got a new Batman Begins poster for Christmas. That's a double-sided movie poster to match my Captain America, and they're going to go on either side of my entertainment center. Speaking of Cap, you might have noticed a little shield in the distance here. This is the last one I got. This is Captain America by Brad Walker. Some details here. I really, really love the scales. He's got the scales on the armor here. I'm just zooming in so you guys can see it. He's got the shield. He's got some rubble on the top here. And I love this little detail about Cap's little blonde eyebrow here. Very cool. Very cool. Again, dynamic action coming at you. Very similar to Batman. There's another. I think he has another Cap pose. His stuff's very Marvel centric so far. Would be my only complaint as more of a DC guy, but the Batman stuff, obviously, since he did a run on Detective, he's got some Batman in there. But really, really like that. I don't know, just the grimace. He's got all the details in here. It's like, I don't know if he was like thinking like, I'm gonna do these as a run of prints, or I just really like drawing them. But again, he's 1 foot in the front, 1 foot way in the back in the distance, just coming at you so fast. A lot of action, a lot of dynamism, dynamics. I don't know the words for it. I'm not good at words, but I am good at saying this is really fucking cool. So there you have it. This is really fucking cool. So yeah, Brad Walker, some prints. I feel like there's probably opportunity to order some if you catch this video at the right time. Check him out on social media and get yourself some awesome prints. I really do like these. Again, beautiful paper, nice and thick. Just be careful with the tape, however Brad sends them to you. I couldn't be happier with the way that they arrived in a nice big, like, flat cardboard box. They all each had their individual cover sheet on top. So I had to very carefully, after I learned my lesson with Wolverine, remove the tape from them in order to view them. But basically they come kind of like this with the cover sheet on top with the tape, and then they're all kind of taped together on the back and then shoved in, I guess, I don't know where he found this cardboard box, but it's literally a little bit bigger than this, and I would go grab it if I really cared that much. But anyway, really did a great job packaging them, so can't thank Brad enough for doing a good job about sending that stuff out, because you're valuing your customers when you show deep care like that. So awesome. Let's go through them again. Captain America, beautiful. Iron Man, beautiful. Wolverine, beautiful. Batman, it's upside down. Batman, beautiful. So there you have it. That's my showcase of the prints I got myself for Christmas. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below what you think of these in the comments, and are you going to get yourself some? Let me know. We'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.